Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Bev and I am a dietetic student. Today I'm going to be showing you some easy vegan snack ideas for vegans at a budget. A vegan diet, when eaten a variety of food, can be very healthy. People can go vegan for all sorts of reasons, including ethical, environmental, and health reasons. A well-planned vegan diet can reduce your risk of many forms of diseases, including some forms of cancer, heart disease, and type 2 diabetes. It can also have a substantial amount of fiber, which is good for your health. It can be hard to eat a well-planned vegan diet on a budget. If you experience any level of food security or trouble paying for your food, you may know that eating healthy can add up in cost. So that being said, I'm here to show you that you can eat healthy on a budget while being kind to your wallet. I have my hair tied up, I'm going to wash my hands and sanitize my workspace, and then I'll show you what recipes we're making today. The two recipes I'm going to be making today are white bean dip and pan-fried cinnamon bananas. I'll also be showing you how to use a food processor and how to cut with a knife. So when cutting your bananas, you want to make sure that you have a cutting board that's big enough to contain your food you're working with. If your cutting board isn't plastic and there's prone to slippage, you want to put a damp cloth underneath. So first of all, you want to take your hand and make it a claw shape. This ensures that you don't cut your fingers when you're working with your knife. So a mistake that some people make is to have their fingers out straight, which is can be dangerous. So first of all, you want to hold your bananas with the hand shaped like a claw, and also for your knife, if you can, you want to make a rocking motion with your knife. So you want to get the bananas to be about a ½ centimeter thick. There you have it. So this recipe is the pan-fried cinnamon bananas. So if you never heard of a recipe like this before, it's a really great vegan snack. Bananas are high in fiber, potassium, magnesium, vitamin B6, and vitamin C. So for this, you need 2 ripe bananas. You want to make sure that they're not too overripe or else they'll come out mushy. You want to have 2 tablespoons of sugar. You want to have 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And you also want to have 1 teaspoon of oil. For the sugar, you can use granulated sugar, but I use organic golden sugar here. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn on my induction cooktop. Turn it on here. I'll turn it on medium high. So I'm going to add my little bit of oil, the 1 teaspoon here. I'm going to start placing my bananas in. So I'm placing my bananas in, and I just lower the temperature because it's very hot. I'm going to mix the cinnamon with the sugar here. And sprinkle it on top. So I'm just letting it cook for about 2 minutes on each side. So I've sprinkled the cinnamon and sugar on here, and then I'll flip it over and sprinkle the cinnamon and sugar on the other end. So now I'll be showing you how to use a food processor. So the food processor I have is a small one. It's a small KitchenAid food processor. So I'm gonna put it on chop just so the beans don't get too mushy. Then we put it on here and line this side up with the notch. And just lock it into place. And then to put the blade in, this is the blade we'll be using. Some food processors come with different blades, but this one just comes with this blade, which is fine. So you just push it in and twist it until it clicks. And then this won't turn on unless the safety button is pressed with this top. So you would put the food processor lid on again at an angle and then watch it click into place. And then when you press down on the handle here, that's when it goes. So for the current recipe, we're going to be making white bean dip. So white beans are a great source of fiber. They're also high in potassium and phosphorus. It has about 10 grams of fiber per 100 gram portion. So I'll just go ahead and pour 1.5 cups of white beans in until it covers. Next, I got about a clove of garlic, which is about a teaspoon of garlic already chopped. Next, I have 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of oil, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and pepper to taste. And here I'm going to use quite a lot of pepper. I'm going to use about 1/4 teaspoon because I like my food peppery. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on the food processor. So I press down on this button and I'm going to pulse it because I don't want the beans to be too mushy and overprocessed. I'm just giving it a stir to look at the consistency, and I think I'm going to process it a little bit more. And to empty the food processor, you can just take the blade out, scrape it off, set the blade aside, and then you can tilt it to take it off. And there you have it. You can eat this with pita chips, with nachos, or your favorite veggies. I hope these vegan snack ideas has shown you how easy it is to eat vegan on a budget.